1. The Ruthless Purge. You're not going to cut back. You're going to purge. Open your phone right now. Not later, right now. Go through every single social media app. Ask yourself one question. Does this app actively make my life better, or does it just steal my time? Be honest. That influencer you follow, you don't know them. The endless political arguments, they just make you angry. The curated perfect lives, they're fake and they're making you feel inadequate. This isn't about a temporary detox. This is a permanent amputation of the things that are draining you. If an app doesn't serve a clear, positive, and essential purpose in your life, delete it. Not log out, not hide it in a folder. Delete it. The discomfort you feel is the addiction fighting back. Starve it. You need to create a vacuum. You can't fill a cup that's already full of poison. Empty it. The initial shock will be replaced by a profound sense of clarity. Do it now. 2. Turn your phone into a tool, not a toy. Your phone has been engineered to be a slot machine in your pocket. You need to break that design. The first step, turn off every single notification except for phone calls and text messages from your actual contacts. No email pop-ups, no breaking news alerts, and absolutely no social media notifications. Nothing. Those red bubbles are a deliberate psychological trick to create a neurological itch that you have to scratch. By turning them off, you reclaim your agency. You decide when to engage with your phone, not the other way around. Your phone should be a tool that you use with intent, like a hammer or calculator, not a constant source of distraction that pulls you away from your actual life. Make your phone boring again. 3rd, engineer your environment for laziness. Willpower is a finite resource. Stop relying on it. Instead, change your environment so that your desired behavior is the easiest option. Buy a physical alarm clock. Tonight, charge your phone in another room. The kitchen, the living room, anywhere but your bedroom. The goal is to make it inconvenient to grab your phone the second you wake up. That initial barrier, having to physically get out of bed and walk to another room, is often enough to break the morning scroll habit. This single change can prevent you from starting your day by injecting your brain with a flood of other people's opinions and anxieties. Win the first hour of your day, and you'll win the rest of it. Make laziness your ally. 4. Schedule your consumption. If you can't bring yourself to delete certain apps, then you need to cage them. You are now only allowed to check social media at specific scheduled times. For example, you can check it for 15 minutes at noon and 15 minutes at 7 p.m. That's it. Put these appointments in your calendar like you would a business meeting. When the time is up, it's up. Log out, close the app. This does 2 things. First, it stops the mindless, reflexive checking throughout the day. Second, it retrains your brain to understand that social media is a controlled activity, not an all-day buffet. You'll be amazed at how little you actually miss. The urgent world of social media can almost always wait. 5. Find a physical replacement. A lot of your social media habit is just muscle memory. The moment you have a spare second, waiting in line, sitting at a red light, your hand reaches for your phone. You need to replace that physical tick with something else. Keep a book with you, or a Kindle, or a notebook and pen. The moment your brain sends the signal to check your phone, consciously redirect your hand to grab your replacement object instead. Read 1 page of a book. Jot down 1 idea. Do 3 deep breaths. It doesn't matter what it is as long as it's not the phone. You are overriding a bad habit by physically doing something else. It feels forced at first, then it becomes automatic. 6. Go grayscale. This one is brutally effective. Go into your phone's accessibility settings and turn the screen to grayscale. A black and white world is a boring world. Instagram photos lose their luster. Videos are less captivating. The entire vibrant dopamine-harnessing design of these apps falls apart. You suddenly see these platforms for what they are, a hollow stream of information. Without the bright colors and flashing lights, your brain is far less interested. It's a simple, reversible hack that fundamentally breaks the addictive visual loop that keeps you scrolling. You're not depriving yourself of content. You're just removing the psychological candy coating. 7. The no phone zone. Your brain needs spaces where it knows it can't be distracted. Designate physical areas in your life as strict no phone zones. The most important one? The dinner table. Whether you're eating alone or with family, the phone does not belong there. Be present with your food and your thoughts, or with the people you are with. Another one, the bathroom. Stop taking your phone to the toilet. It's unhygienic, and it turns a 2-minute break into a 15-minute scrolling session. By creating these sacred, tech-free zones, you give your mind a chance to reset and exist in the real world, even if it's just for a few minutes at a time. 8. 1 in, 1 out rule. This is for your following list. It's not about numbers, it's about curation. From now on, you cannot follow a new account without first unfollowing an existing one. This forces you to be a conscious curator of your digital space, not a passive collector of noise. Before you follow someone new, you have to justify why they are more valuable than someone you currently follow. This simple rule prevents the mindless accumulation of content streams that clog your feed and dilute your attention. It keeps your feed lean, relevant, and intentional. 9. Re-engage with your body. Social media addiction traps you in your head. The antidote is to get back into your body. When you feel the urge to scroll, stand up and do something physical for 60 seconds. Do 10 push-up, hold a plank, do some jumping jacks, stretch your hamstrings. This does two things. It creates a small, healthy point of friction between the impulse and the action, and it connects you back to the physical reality of your own body, pulling you out of the digital ether. You'll either get a mini workout, or you'll decide the urge to scroll wasn't strong enough to be worth doing 10 push-ups for. 10. The weekend shutdown. This is the final test. From Friday evening until Monday morning, you shut it all down. Delete the apps you struggle with most on Friday and only reinstall them on Monday if you absolutely have to for work or some essential function. The first weekend will feel strange. You'll feel bored. That boredom is a gift. It's the space you need to rediscover real hobbies, have uninterrupted conversations, and just be with your own thoughts. You will survive, and you'll come back on Monday feeling more refreshed and in control than you have in years. This proves to you once and for all that you are the one in charge, not the algorithm. 11. The information diet. It's not enough to consume less. You have to consume better. You are putting your mind on a strict information diet. This isn't just about unfollowing accounts. It's about actively transforming your feed from a source of junk food into a source of nutrition. Go through your feeds and unfollow every single meme page, gossip aggregator, and outrage peddler. Now, actively search for and follow experts who teach a skill, historians who explore the past, artists who create beauty, scientists who explain the universe. Your feed should look like a curated library or a masterclass workshop, not a convenience store candy aisle. For every one account that provides empty calories of passive entertainment, you must add 5 that provide the intellectual protein and vitamins your mind is starving for. Stop feeding your brain sugar and start giving it substance. 12th, the why audit. Your hand moves to your phone on autopilot. We are going to install a manual checkpoint in that circuit. For the next week, every single time you unlock your phone to open a social or entertainment app, you must first open your Notes app. In that note, you will answer one question. Why am I opening this right now? Be brutally honest. Because I am bored. Because I want to avoid the work I should be doing. Because I feel lonely and want a distraction. Don't judge the answer, just document it. This simple act of self-interrogation shatters the mindless habit loop. It forces you to confront the emotional trigger behind the action. By the end of the week, you will have a damningly accurate log of your own avoidance patterns. You will see the puppet strings, and the urge to open the app will feel transparent and weak. 13. Practice true solitude. Your brain has forgotten how to be alone. You equate silence with boredom, and you treat boredom as an emergency that must be instantly solved with a screen. You must reverse this. You must actively practice solitude. Schedule it in your calendar. 30 minutes of nothing. During this appointment with yourself, you are forbidden from any input. No phone, no music, no podcasts, no books, no TV. It is just you, a chair, and the contents of your own head. The first few times will be excruciating. Your mind will scream for a distraction. Let it scream. Observe the chaos. This is the feeling of withdrawal. By sitting through the discomfort without giving in, you retrain your brain that it does not need constant external stimulation to survive. You will discover that true boredom is the precursor to creativity. It's the quiet space where your best and most original ideas are born. Stop running from silence. 14th, vocalize the habit. This strategy will feel absurd, but its power lies in its absurdity. The next time you feel the automatic twitch to grab your phone and scroll, you must narrate your actions out loud, as if you were a nature documentarian observing a creature. As your thumb moves toward the app icon, you must say in a clear voice, I am now consciously choosing to open this app to look at things that will likely not matter in 5 minutes. When you find yourself 10 minutes deep into a video feed, you must say, I have now spent 10 minutes watching videos, successfully avoiding the thing I know I should be doing. Hearing the habit described in your own voice in the physical room strips it of its secret power. It exposes the transaction for what it is. You are trading unrecoverable minutes of your one life for a shallow, fleeting buzz. Say it out loud. Feel the cringe. Then put the phone down. 15. Create a third place. Your phone has become your third place. The place you go that isn't home or work. It's a digital bar or coffee shop where you go to passively exist. You need to replace this digital space with a physical one. Find a real third place. It could be a library, a park bench, a coffee shop where you bring a book, not a laptop, a gym, a makerspace, or a community garden. You need a physical location you can go to that has a low barrier to entry and is not your home or office. When you feel the pull of digital distraction, physically get up and go to your third place. This act of changing your environment is a powerful reset, creating a new routine that replaces a destructive digital habit with a constructive, real-world one. So, which one of these hit you the hardest? Which one are you going to implement today? Don't just watch this video and go back to scrolling. Pick one, just one, and commit to it for the next 7 days. Let me know in the comments below which strategy you're choosing. If this gave you even a little bit of the motivation you need to take your life back, hit that like button, subscribe for more content that respects your time, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Your attention is your most valuable asset. Stop giving it away for free.